Hi, it's Amanda. I am making my first YouTube video ever. I've never made one before. My doggy Bruce just came through the door. I am not prepared. I don't have a background. I don't look great. My hair needs to be washed. I've currently got some oils in it, trying to fix some of these dry split ends. But hey, who gives a shit, right? This is my channel. I am who I am, and this is my journey. So why am I starting this YouTube channel? Because I need to self-love. I need self-discovery. I do have a notes here because I have a lot I want to talk about. I need to find me. I need to find what makes me, what makes me happy. It makes me a little emotional to think about it. I have a lot that I want to talk about and a lot that I need to get out there. And I don't know why, but I woke up today and decided today's the day. I've thought about backgrounds and the perfect hair and the perfect makeup and the perfect things to say, and I just keep putting it off and putting it off, and there's always some reason why I can't. So I woke up today and I felt like I had a message from my angels, from God, from whoever it is that you want to believe in, that today is the fucking day. Today's the day. And here I am doing it, looking like shit, and I don't care. If you don't like cussing, you might not want to watch my channel. I'm trying to do better, but you know, sometimes it comes out. So why YouTube? So I like YouTube. I don't like the other social medias. I think Instagram is not good for health and feeling good about yourself and your body, especially as a woman. The things I see on there just make me think I should go hide in a hole and never come out, because I definitely don't look like the people on there. But do they look like the people on there? I think between the surgeries and the filters and the lighting and the posing, what do they really look like? This is what I really look like. I'm a hot mess right now. You come to my house, this is what you're going to see. So that's what I want to put out there. I am on a path of self-discovery, that is for sure. I'm starting to wonder, like, who am I? Is my name even Amanda? Am I even from here, from this earth? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know who I am because I've spent my entire life trying to be who everybody else thought I should be. And now I'm going to figure out who I am. And you're going to help me, and we're going to do this together, because I bet there's some of you that don't know who you are either. But we're going to find out. I am learning about me, who I am, what makes me happy, what I want, what I like, what I don't like. I sat down the other day and I thought, like, what would I even want? What would I even want? And I don't know what I would want, because I know what everybody else wants, but I don't know what I want. I want to start a new business. I really love interior design. I love art, being creative. It's how I connect. It's how I cherish myself. It's where I find my spirituality. I love colors. I love trying new things, and trying to start a interior design business on the side, but it's just not bringing me a lot of joy. It's not what I thought it was going to be. It's just not making me happy. There's my dog Bruce again. He's going to town in the background. He's very excited for me too. So I know I'm supposed to be my own business owner. I know I don't really want to work for anybody else. I think I can run their businesses a lot better than they can, and most of them might agree. I think I need to be my own business owner, but what does that look like? What kind of business do I want? I don't think I want the, traditional interior design business that I started. I want something more creative, and I think that's what the YouTube is for. I really want to focus on building confidence. My whole life I've been overweight. I had braces, frizzy hair, freckles. I never did what everybody else thought I should. I always felt like the outcast. I was never the prettiest girl in the room. And it really did take a toll on me and who I am and my self-confidence. And that's something I'm going to build up. I don't care what I look like. I know I'm beautiful. I am fucking beautiful. No matter what you see, I see it. And that's what's important. One of the other things I really want to talk about here that's been scary for me to talk about is God and spirituality, my relationship with God, my walk with God. I have really struggled with God, and whether you believe it's God or Buddha or Mother Earth or whatever you want to call it, the greater good, something bigger than yourself, the reason you're nice to people, because it's not just you on this planet. I want to discover God again. I feel like I was closer to him when I was younger, and then life happened, and then I got mad, and then I got resentful, and then I almost feel like I stopped believing, but I don't think I ever really did. And now I am fully wanting to walk with God. Now I'm not a go to church and you can't do this and do that. I'm not that person. I don't believe that God controls people like that. I believe that believing in a greater good, doing the right thing, good versus evil, treating people how you want to be treated. Hurt people don't have to hurt people. You could give it up to God and process it and not pass it on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all the hurt and everything that happened to me, and I'm going to alchemize it, and I'm going to turn it into something beautiful, and I'm going to learn to walk with God. And that is scary to do on YouTube. So hopefully we can get through this together. But I'm not a super religious fanatic. You're not going to find me quoting Bible scriptures and things like that. I believe in God. I love God. I think God is inside of me. So I'm going to talk to God the way that I want to talk to God. You can talk to your God the way you want to talk to them. I also want to talk about love, life, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, sexuality, all of those good things. I think I'm going to start making some different videos based on those. And then that way, if you're not interested in one, you don't have to watch it. But I want to put it all out there and let you guys decide what it is that you like. So I will be talking about all kinds of things. I also want to talk about singing. I want to sing. I think I'm pretty good. I've never really let anybody hear me. Maybe my mom and my sister have heard me singing at night in my bedrooms. Some people over the years may have caught me here and there, but I just don't have the confidence to stand up in front of people and sing. I've never thought I was good at anything, and I was always told I wasn't. So I never believed in myself and never had the confidence. I never developed it. It's something I think I'm naturally talented at. But it needs work. It needs work. It needs practice. And I don't know what to do about that other than start singing. So you may find a video on here of me singing, but don't expect too much because it's just the beginning. I don't know what any of the notes are. What is tone? I heard bravado the other day. I don't even know what a bravado is. So I have some work to do. I have some things to get through. And I basically just want to talk, the last thing on my list is what I want to get out of this. So maybe a form of therapy. I felt pretty isolated and alone for most of my life. I have naturally can't even talk. I start to get emotional. I've naturally gravitated towards YouTube. I think it's one of the least offensive socials out there. But who knows? Time will change. I've always had this idea I should be on YouTube and I should do something, and I just haven't. And so here I am. This is me. Good, bad, pretty, ugly. Doesn't matter. This is me. This is who the fuck I am. And I am figuring out the rest as I go. And I hope you're going to join me on my journey. I'm going to keep this one short. Obviously, I just needed to do it. I just had to get out of my head. And I figure if this is what I look like and this is the background, it can only get better from here. It can only go up from here. So I made a little bit of list of some things that I want to talk about, just so you know. You might not want to watch my channel, and that's okay, because guess what? If you don't want to be here, I don't want you here. I don't need your negativity. I don't need you tearing me apart like everybody else has done in my life. So if that's you, you do you, boo, but do it somewhere else, okay? This is going to be about positivity, growth, and accepting that we are not perfect. We make mistakes, and we are constantly evolving and trying to get better. And if that's not your mindset, you can get the fuck out. How's that? It's my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want on here. So here's a list of just some of the things that I decided I wanted to do. Not all of them. And definitely going to have to dig into some of these. But okay. So health. I definitely want to talk about health. I have had a really long health journey. I have had a lot of procedures, medical issues, even just with my mind and having to go to therapy. And I want to talk about health. I want to talk about how to be healthy. What does health mean? For me, it's trying to get more holistic. It's trying to, really depend on earth and natural remedies, stress management, really into herbs, like looking into the herbs, essential oils, really been getting into the holistic. I would love to go learn, maybe like somewhere in the East, shamanism, all kinds of really cool things. I think there's healing, health that is medical, take a pill, but also in your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, your chakras, or whatever they're called. So I definitely want to look into more of the holistic health thing. I am not a take a pill kind of a person. I don't like pills. So now I'm going to find me some herbs or something. Beauty. I want to talk about beauty. I want to talk about feeling beautiful no matter what you look like. No matter how bad your hair is or how dry your skin is or your makeup doesn't look good in this lighting. Who gives a fuck? You know what? I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. We're all beautiful. And I want to talk about that. I thought I might do some get ready with me videos. I like those. I am 40 now. Actually, I'm 41. I think I turn 42 next year. So my skin's changing. I'm getting dark spots. I have this crazy drying happening. I have the wrinkles. It's coming. I got the grays. They're coming in. I smile. I got all the little smile lines. And you know what? It's okay. I see these as war wounds. I see these as all the shit I've had to be and go through in my life to get here, to get to this video, to get to you. All of this is the roadmap to my life. And I like it. I don't think I want to change it. I don't know that I want to fill it with things and change it. This is me. And I've got to learn to accept me. See, there I go. Getting emotional again. Spirituality. So again, talking about my walk with God. I've also been getting into crystals, and I took a lot of classes in college. I took religion classes. I've studied a lot of different religions. I don't think I'm religious. I think I'm spiritual. I think I connect with the earth and with God and with physical element things, but I can feel God in those things. So I've been getting into some really crazy shit too lately, watching some tarot videos and getting into crystals and aromatherapies and all, like, hey, whatever works, you know. And I am one of those people who I'm open. I am completely open to all sides. I want to know. I don't want to just believe in one thing. I want to learn about all the things and then take what resonates with me. You know, like I said, I don't believe in your God. I believe in my God, and that God is made up of all the other gods and all the other things I've learned about God. And I really believe it's about what's inside of you, not so much what you think is up there. So I want to talk about that. Self-discovery, again, like, who am I? I don't know. And that's really frustrating, but I'm going to find out. I want to break societal change. You know, being a woman in my 40s, never married, never had kids. Society. Wanting to start my own business. People don't like that. Not living my life the way everybody else thinks I should because they have to. They really don't like that. People like to look down on me and judge me, and I think they're just jealous because they have to go slave away to get their dream that they don't even like when they come home at the end of the day. So fuck you, fuck your society, and fuck your dreams. They're not mine, and I'm going to be who I want to be. I'm going to figure that out, but it's not going to be a part of what your society thinks I should be. Not going to happen. I want to talk about art, design, music. I love art. Like I said, it's how I connect to God and to myself and to all the different parts of me. I love to paint. I love to draw. Like I said, I'm into design. I love architecture, anything using color, creativity, all this. They just make me so happy. And it's something I need to do more of. I don't think I'm good enough. You'll see this is an overarching theme for me in my life. I just don't think I'm good enough. And I am good enough. So I'm going to do it. I started painting. I started this art therapy, and it's where you just paint all this shit. And you see what comes out, and then you pick your favorites, and then you make those into something. And I'm still working on it. I got like 4 okay ones. One's really looking good. One is really coming along. I think I may be done with it. I'll share it here at some point when I do an art video. And it's not just going to be painting, it's art in general. Music, like I said, I love to sing by myself in dark rooms when nobody's listening. I would really like to start singing out where people could hear me. That'd be nice. I want to talk about music, how music makes me feel. I resonate a lot with music. I can feel it in my bones. I think I have this crazy vibration or frequency when I sing. It's definitely not like what everybody else does. And it's like I can feel the vibration when I sing. I feel like I'm really connecting into something. And I have a little bit of a deeper voice when I sing, but I can hit the high notes too, baby. I listen to Christina and Mariah and Celine. I got a little Whitney in there too. You know, I can do it. But I need to work at it before I really start trying to do it in front of other people. But I'll do it in front of you. You guys can tell me what you think. Maybe give me some pointers. I'm totally open to feedback and criticism. Current events. I like to talk about politics. I'll give you a hint right now. I'm an independent. Now, I don't go either way. I go for whatever I'm going to get the most out of. I think society tries to make us pick right or left, right or, Republican or Democrat. I'm not any of that. I am a free thinker, and I think you're all bullshit, and I think you're all just distractions from actually getting things done. So you're not going to get very far with me on the politics. But I do have ideas and things I want to talk about, not necessarily if one side is good or wrong, but like, what the fuck are we actually doing here? Like, pick your side, but get something done. In the meantime, I'm going to be in the middle holding everybody accountable. So if you're looking for one side or another, you're not going to get it here. And when I talk to Republicans, they accuse me of being a Democrat. And when I talk to Democrats, they accuse me of being Republican. So that might give you some insight there. I see both sides. I take the good and the bad from both sides. And you're going to see that about me a lot too, just in general. Philanthropy, I love giving back to people. I love charity. I think charity gets abused and used. I think people say they're charitable. Like, I know some people that act like they are the most charitable people in the world, and you get them behind closed doors, they're assholes. They're complete assholes. They don't do anything that they don't get recognition for. And that's not charity. Charity is not you getting the limelight for doing something nice for somebody else. That's ego. So I want to talk about philanthropy and charity and being nice to people and caring and going out of your way to help your neighbors and people you don't know. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that a lot because I have a lot of conflicting thoughts about that. But I want to get there. Like I said, politics, religion, both things that I'm going to talk about here. But I want you to know that it's not one-sided. It's purely curiosity and interest. And I want to know what you guys think too. Sexuality, I definitely want to get in tune with my sexuality, never feeling pretty enough, smart enough, thin enough. My boobs were never big enough or perky enough. I got stretch marks. I'm a plus size older woman. I am starting to find myself a little resentful when I see some of these young girls that have all this surgery, and I'm just like, it doesn't make me feel sexy as a woman when I feel like I have to compare to that Instagram model, like everything has to be perfect on your face. You have to have big boobs and a big butt. People used to be unique. One lady would have really nice hair, and that was something that it was something that really made her feel special. One person might have these big, luscious lips, Another person might be really big chested and have the best, amazing boobs. Another girl might have a big butt, and that's her thing. Some people have really nice legs, and then there's those feet model out there. Oh, and then there's your brain, the other thing that can make you beautiful. But now we're just supposed to be everything all at once, and none of it's really real. So I would like to get back to when people were unique and had something special, something that made them, and it was celebrated, and not with all these expectations that are on beauty and sexuality today. So I am sexy. I am fucking sexy. All right. I am. But I don't think I always see it, and I definitely don't feel it. So it's something I'm going to work on. So we're going to talk about sex. We're going to talk about sexuality. Nothing too crazy or anything. I don't know who's going to be watching these videos, so I'm not going to get too out there with stuff, but it's going to come up. Entertainment is the last one. So just, pop culture, current events. There's a lot going on with Diddy right now, things like that. I want to be able to talk about those things. I would like to do maybe like a podcast situation, like turn this into a podcast too, maybe interview some people, maybe talk to some people. I don't really know where this is going. This weird plant thing. We're not going to go there. That was the end of my list. So I guess what I'll say is just to continue with what I was saying. I don't know where any of this is going. I don't know if anybody's even going to see this. I don't really care. I'm making this for me, and I'm putting it out there for the world. And if you find it, then welcome, family. I'm excited to have you. I want to cry. This is just the next step. This is such a big step for me. And I appreciate that you're going to be here with me. And that's it. I'm going to cut off the camera here. I love you. I'm excited to get to know you, and I am so excited to get to know myself. Bye, guys.